That's right, guys. I'm on the single speed, retro, rigid MTB. And in 2024, it's time to break a lot of the traditional mountain bike rules. This right here is a priority sauce. And as you can see, there's no front fork, there's no rear suspension, there are no gears, and it's also a belt drive. And a lot of people might think I'm crazy to be mountain biking on this. We all know mountain biking can be intimidating, especially when other people are riding super expensive bikes and you're not riding the most expensive bike with the top-notch parts. But I've been guilty of this too, where I'm self-conscious about bringing this bike out and a few other bikes that I have that I really want to ride.
A couple other bikes I plan to bring out and get a lot of miles in on is the Polygon X-Strata 5 and the Polygon X-Strata 6.
But when I ride with other people, they have these highly capable bikes, and I'm sitting here wanting to ride my cheaper budget options because I think they're fun in my opinion, but I know I can't keep up with them. So I say, you know what, in 2024, it's time to change that. If you want to ride your bike, whatever bike you want to ride, I say go for it. And I don't care what people say when I bring this out to the trail anymore. I just want to ride it, have fun, and enjoy it. And I know a lot of you might be thinking I'm crazy, thinking you can have fun on this bike, but the trail we're riding today is perfect for these situations where you can bring this bike out fully rigid, single speed, and I've seen a lot of people out here on gravel bikes shredding these trails. It might be harder to keep up with other riders, but it's not about keeping up. It's not about who goes the fastest. It's about who has the most fun. And I forgot to mention, this bike also has no dropper post. But one thing I did do to this bike is I went tubeless. Right here, we're at our first little uphill tech section with the single speed retro style mountain bike. Now, this is not your typical mountain bike. So this will be a great chance to see what this bike can do. My goal is to see what this bike can do if you took it out on a real trail and did real things with it. All right, we had a little pedal strike right there. These crank arms are kind of long, so I forgot to take that into consideration. But we should be able to make it this time. Nice. All right, guys, as you can see, we did it. These long crank arms made it kind of difficult, but it was able to do it single speed, no suspension or anything. So that's the first test, it passed. Now let's keep going. Man, it's so awesome riding single speed because you gotta work for it, baby. No dropper, just all manpower. This is actually pretty awesome. I'm not even gonna lie. Now, the one thing about this bike is I would really need to dial in the tire pressure, because I'm not sure what tire pressure to run on this bike with no suspension. I love how simple this bike is, but it hurts. It hurts in a good way though, because you gotta really pedal through it with no gears, and you hardly ever sit down. I like to ride this bike sometimes, but I always get nervous about bringing it out. But now I don't care no more. If I want to ride it, I'm riding it. Now, would I suggest riding this bike on a real steep incline? No. But for trails like this, where it's XC-ish trails, definitely. especially because you get in so much better shape. And it's just fun. It's just, you just out here raw. Just riding the bike, just raw. But now, it's time to go back down. Let's see how painful it is, or how fun it is. All right. Fully rigid downhill, baby. This is actually really fun. Oh, this is awesome, guys. I would say one thing I would get on this bike are some new brakes, some bigger rotors, some more powerful brakes. But other than that, this is awesome. And you don't even need them for trails like that. I'm just saying that just if I had to change anything.